drunk now.
What up? 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 Yeah, all right, let me make sure my mic is off. What's good, peoples? What's up with y'all? Back live in full effect, Unpopular Celebrities. Back again, trying to make sure everything's set up right. All right, make sure that is good. I ain't got my... This stupid thing, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say...
I didn't say a word.
You're talking. Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying a word. Hello, everybody. Hey, what? How you zoom out?
The same way.
Oh,
You just want to do that. Hey, man, I can't find my
You gotta
Bluetooth.
love
Oh, there.
technology, boy. I tell you, you gotta love technology.
Yes, sir.
Lamest introduction, I tell you. I don't understand.
Why do you like the Eagles so much? Nobody is going for
Stop
the...
that way? You gonna stop
Adam Van
that way?
Cleef said he wanted
Oh, what's
the
up, Adam?
Birds.
What's going on, baby? Ready to do it. Bang, bang, night again.
No, I can't. Hey, no, they don't get no more for the rest of the year. They done for the rest of the year.
Actually, that'd be a great way to start. I've been thinking about this all week. Do you think it's because it's the Madden curse?
Oh, the Madden curse strikes again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got
Like Chrissy McCaffrey came back at one point, and then he got injured again. I mean, you remember he took the ball against the Bills. He was sweeping to the right, and his foot went down kind of awkwardly.
I didn't even see
And
it.
he just slid on the snow. He was out, gone for the season.
Let me see. Oh man, Bang Bang season done. Gonna come on. Don't be like
Don't
this
be like this
5 seconds. Yo. Hey Adam, I don't know what happened with Niners. I was riding with the Niners and they just let me down. Oh, big pimple. They just let me down.
That's part of your problem. You're not supposed to be a Niners fan. You're a Falcons fan, right?
Well, Kirk Cousins can go sit on the bench. We're about to go with the Rook.
So you're pretty much saying you invited Kirk Cousins to the picnic for no reason.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins now distant cousins. He's distant cousin Kirk. That's who he is right now. Man, ain't nobody messing with Kirk. I told you we only go as far as Kirk Cousins. This is as far as we go. We can let him off. We can let him off.
Y'all only went like 2-3 blocks. You know, at first it was like, oh,
Yeah, Kirk.
Falcons.
You remember we beat the Eagles?
You guys
You
are
ever
cursed,
beat the
man.
Eagles?
The Hawks are trash. The Falcons are trash. Do y'all even have a
I
hockey
don't like
team?
the Hawks.
Huh?
I don't like the Hawks.
But it's a basketball team.
But I don't like that.
Has.
I don't like them. I don't like them. I was riding until Shanahan crashed the bus. Yeah, hey, definitely. Yo, Adam, are you an Eagles fan?
Adam?
Yeah.
He's a Niners fan.
Oh, so
That's why he's always talking about the Niners all the time. And
oh.
his husband is a Steelers fan.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Dang, man, that's crazy, man. It's it's an interesting football season. Did you see the game on Thursday night? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, you mean tomorrow night?
Yeah,
You mean
tomorrow
last
night.
week's game?
No, tomorrow night.
Am I gonna watch it? You saying?
Do you know who's playing?
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I thought you were an Eagles fan.
fudge.
It's the Lions and Packers.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big game. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think the Lions will lose. I'm
And they're
so
playing
sick and tired
at
of hearing
home.
about the freaking Lions, man. That's a great conversation. Who is the better team in the NFC? Lions or Eagles?
Is that a real question?
Why would that not be a real question?
Y'all let me know because Adam, thanks for being on here. Lions beating the Eagles, man, but good luck in the postseason. Yeah. So
Now, Adam, why would you say that, man? I need some data. Give me some concrete
data or
points
data?
as to why. Is it data or data?
There's a song about
Whatever.
that.
So give me some points as to why you believe the Lions could beat the Eagles. Now, again, Lions or Eagles, best team in the NFC.
Best team in the NFC is definitely the Lions.
Why would you say definitely the Lions?
So best record,
Okay, besides the record. If you had
best overall team.
$5,000
$5,000
right now, who would you pick? The Lions or Eagles?
I got $5,000. I can put it down on the line.
If your life depended on
Oh no. Where they playing at?
Good question. Let's say they're playing in Philly.
What's up, Chad? What is that? What is that? Stop doing that. Zoom in right there.
I might have to give you one of these.
Oh my god. If they're playing in Philly
Yeah.
in the wintertime,
Mhm.
I think the Lions can outscore the Eagles. I think the Eagles can beat the Lions in a close game. Does that
Okay,
make
that's
sense?
fair. Yeah, I think that's fair.
So if it's wintertime in Philly, I'll probably ride with the Eagles. If it's indoor in Detroit, I'd probably ride with the Lions. Yeah, I think they can outscore y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, no, he said he got a t-shirt on. Shout out to you.
Oh, you gotta send us a picture.
Yeah. More weapons, better coach, harder division, so their record is more impressive. That's a good point.
The Lions or the Eagles?
Oh, come on. Yeah. Look at the
Hold
Eagles.
on, wait, let's back up. Let's start with weapons first.
Don't. Oh, put your hand
Oh
up.
man.
Put your hand
that's
up.
me.
No, put one hand up. Can you put, when you do it like that, you go like that and then can zoom. Yeah. And then you gotta go like that. Can you stop?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Put one hand up. No.
What do you do?
Put a hand stop sign. Yeah, just do like that. Wait for it to be. All right, that's good. All right. Golly. Now you got it all close. Put your L up. Put your L up again. No, put your finger down.
I do.
Yeah, there you go. Golly, man. Stop messing with stuff. All right, why are you out the
You can't
picture
see me
now?
now.
There you go. All right.
Let's start with that.
Holy moly.
Quarterback, Hurts, and golf.
It's faded. You just got it.
Dang.
That's crazy. Don't do that because you're going to spark the thing.
Anyway, golf.
Weapons. Golf is definitely better than Hurts this year.
Golf is better than Hurts. I will
Okay.
admit that.
Perfect.
Running back. Yeah, you got Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah.
I would say
Saquon's better.
Well, Saquon's better. Better running
shit.
game.
This is going to get on my dang nerves
Oh.
because I did my hand gesture.
Offensive line. I said it's a toss-up.
Oh, well, Jones.
What's up, Jones? Lions already won outdoors in Lambeau on a freezing night as a lifelong Lions fan. Uh-oh, a little bias
Man,
there.
a little biased.
I gotta ride all bias. I gotta ride my boys, but the Eagles are dope too. But they're going to choke us.
Per usual.
You
Per
freaking hater.
usual.
You know,
Per-
I was riding with you, Jones, till you said that, man.
Let me see what Adam said.
Running back, only position the Eagles have over the Lions. Wow. So you mean the
Yep.
Chad, I mean, Adam, come on,
Yep.
bro. Don't do me like
We can go position by
Rewind,
position.
rewind. So offensive line, toss up.
Darn it. I'm about to turn that off.
Oh, my bad.
Put your hand up.
Off.
One hand. No,
Oh.
one hand. There you go. All right.
Offensive line is a toss up. It's got to be a toss up. wide receivers. Come on, like
Put my hand
Adam,
up.
how in the world can you say that the Lions wide receivers are better than the Eagles?
Put one hand up. When this blinks and goes green, turn it. Put your hand down. Put your hand up. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Okay. How can you possibly say, Adam, that the Lions wide receivers are better? Amon St. Ra. Come on.
Amra.
Armor All,
St.
whatever
Brown.
his name is. Put me on live. I got receipts. Look, man,
Hey.
look. All right, so do you
Just
agree
kidding,
that the
I
Lions
lied.
wide receivers
I
are better than
lied.
Eagles?
Yes. Yes, easily. Yes.
How?
So Amra
How?
is more consistent than AJ.
No.
We can look at the
No.
numbers. Y'all let us know in the chat.
No,
We can look at the numbers.
That is
We can
skewed.
look up the numbers.
That is skewed.
What part is skewed?
Because the Eagles focus mostly on the run. I would guarantee you, if the Lions don't run the ball as much as the Eagles, we run the most in the league.
Yeah.
We got the number one rusher in the league. So if you're going by statistics, that's skewed.
No, as far as consistent. He is more consistent.
How do you
Look,
judge
there's a lot of-
consistency?
I would count on Amra above AJ.
Nah, you crazy.
All right, golf is better
y'all tell
throwing.
me in the comments if you were a quarterback, what would you take? Ahmad or Armor, whatever his name is, or AJ Brown?
All right, golf is better throwing quarterback,
agree.
and the Lions are more options in the pass game.
I
Even
disagree.
secretary ain't all that, bro.
Oh no, man!
Put
Wait a
some
minute, he said-
respect
wait,
on
wait,
Amon.
wait, Paul.
What?
He said the Eagles secondary and all that,
That's what he said.
bro. We like in the top 5 defense in the league. You know what? Let me not get ahead of myself because I would like to examine both records between the Lions and the Eagles, pound for pound, and see who had the biggest wins to submit how good they are. Because I would argue, where in the Lions' portfolio did they beat a team as worthy as the Baltimore Ravens on the road? Find me one.
Didn't
I
they
don't
beat,
think you
wait,
will.
didn't they beat the Chiefs?
We beat the Packers too.
Didn't they beat the Chiefs?
Lions didn't beat the Chiefs.
Who beat the Chiefs?
It wasn't the Lions.
Are you sure?
I'm dead serious. It wasn't the Lions.
Y'all let me know before I bring it up.
man.
I swear it was. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready? I'm gonna give you the
No.
games. I'm gonna give you the games.
Wait.
Regular season. Rams. They beat the Rams.
So did we.
They lost to the Bucks.
So did we.
Second week. Then they beat the Cardinals.
They ain't trash.
Beat the Seahawks.
Trash.
Beat the shit out the Cowboys.
Trash. Double trash.
Beat the Vikings.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the Vikings. I would even go.
Oh, you're right. They didn't beat Chiefs. Beat the Titans.
Trash.
Beat the Packers. Oh,
We
so they
beat
already
the
beat the
Packers,
Packers.
too.
They already beat the Packers.
We beat the Packers too.
in Lambeau.
We beat them
the Texans.
in Brazil.
Beat the Brazil. Beat
Semi-trash.
Beat the Texans.
Semi-trash.
And beat the dog crap out of the Jaguars.
They're super duper trash.
Beat the Colts.
Trash.
And just beat the Bears.
Exactly. All right, now pull up the Eagles.
So their next games: Packers, Bills, Bears again, Lions, Niners, Vikings.
I would argue
All
the
right.
only thing. All right, let's look. Pull up the.
Can
Eagles.
you bring these up? You can click on the mouse right there.
Pull up? Bring a who?
Yeah, click
the
on those.
joints?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can read those.
Let's see.
No, we already did that.
Yeah. All right, John says put some respect on Amon Ra's name. Amon Ra, is that like? Is he like the second coming of the character Apocalypse in X-Men? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a superhero or supervillain named Amon Ra. Let's see. Marquis Wimbush, St. Brown is better than Brown.
AJ Brown.
no.
Yes.
No one yet
Yes.
in this comments has told me why.
All right, go ahead so we can get to the Eagles. You don't have
Let's
to click
see.
on
Adam says, whoever you play that has a strong pass game. I'll wait.
Ooh.
Baltimore.
No, they have a strong pass. They have a strong run
Look
game.
up their stats. Because last I checked, Lamar Jackson was one of the top ones in the MVP race.
Man,
Don't hate.
They're killing you right now. They're killing you right now.
Hey, Adam, don't start with me,
The
man.
Ravens,
Hold on,
Ravens
fool.
are body.
The Raiders beat
No.
the... Oh, Wimbush, if you want to go that route, okay, look who the Texans lost to. And last I checked, the Lions beat the Texans. So there.
Can you go Adams 2 up? Yeah.
Ravens are booty, man. Biggest frauds in AFC. Oh, why?
Okay.
Because let's be honest. When you say that, can we all agree anybody in the NFL is susceptible to losing? Anybody, any given day, any given Sunday. So when you say just because you lose to a trash team don't mean you're booty, that just means you lost. Simple as that. Okay, Jones says it means sun god. All right, appreciate that. All right, good looking out. Adam says only respectable W the Eagles have is the Ravens. And they're okay, so if that's the case, why do y'all give all this credence to when the Lions beat the Packers then? How about that? I'll wait.
Yeah, we're
Already
Raiders
then.
fan.
Man, I'm sorry for you, bro. You a Raiders fan.
I'll take it back. Chiefs are the biggest fraud. Ravens
Yes,
are second.
exactly.
All right, you ready for
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
ready for the Eagles?
So, but before you say the Eagles,
Can you click on that?
can we agree? Quick,
Down there, Adam.
can we agree? Let's look again. Could you please read off the lines so we can keep tabs?
Back to the Lions?
Yes, I can do it. Wow, that way you won't have both. Because last I checked, when you did the Lions, their biggest wins was the Packers. Against good teams.
Yeah.
Packers,
Okay, you ready?
Texans. That's it.
Just their wins. Or you want to do
just
it?
wins.
Okay. So the Rams,
Rams, no. Well, if you get the Rams, that's fine because we beat the Rams.
they beat them in overtime. Cardinals,
We blasted the Rams.
Cardinals.
What's the Cardinals record?
Oh, I don't know.
They're trash.
Seahawks,
They're semi-trash.
Cowboys,
Next.
Vikings,
Okay, I'll give you the Vikings. I'll give you the Texans.
Titans,
No.
Green Bay.
Doo-doo. Green Bay, I'll give you that.
You already give me Texans, Jags,
Oh, man, doo-doo.
Colts.
Urine. All right, so that's 3. If y'all disagree, we put it in the comments. That's 3. Now pull up the Eagles joint.
All right, you ready?
All right, let's see. Go ahead.
Packers.
Okay, you gave the Packers a lie, so we taking the Packers.
Y'all lost to the Falcons.
Okay, trash. We should have won that one, but that's all right. Well,
Saints.
at that time they were good. No, I won't take that. I won't take that. Because at that time, when the Saints blasted the Cowboys, they thought they were going to Super Bowl. Anyway, I won't take that one.
All right, they lost to the Bucks.
Man,
Browns.
they killed us, man. Browns is trash.
Giants.
Giants super trash.
Bengals.
Okay, so all right, I'll preface this by saying everything you're saying. If I were to go back and pull out the receipts of how many teams people thought they were going to beat us and we beat, but I won't count the Bengals. That's fine.
I just want to see if what you.
I won't count the Bengals.
Oh, Chase played. Okay, I thought he was hurt that game. All right, Jags,
Trash.
Cowboys,
Urine.
Commanders.
Okay, Commanders. Although I think the Commanders are suspect.
I'll give you the Commanders. Rams.
Y'all, did we count the
No,
Rams?
we didn't count
no.
Ravens.
Ravens.
That's it.
So that's 3 for 3. Now, if you break it down, how many?
You know who y'all got next?
We got the Panthers.
Okay, so
That's our fault. Look who
the
we
rest
got
of your
after.
schedule: Panthers, Steelers, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
And Chad, I'm gonna let you know, bro. Love you, brother, but we gonna kill y'all.
All right,
We gonna kill Pittsburgh.
listen.
Pittsburgh is suspect. Good team though.
Listen, bro. Except it's the Eagles, Lions, NFC Conference Championship. If either team doesn't make it, their fans base are going to get the smoke by everyone. It just is what it is. I think Green Bay could upset the Eagles. I don't think any other team would beat the Eagles. Interesting.
I think the only I think DC is DC is Kevin talking about at the time they were good.
Yeah. He trying to preface that. I'm glad you caught that. I'm glad you caught that, Adam.
Let me just pull that up, man. Y'all
What you
tripping.
gonna pull up? I got it right here.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Because you know what?
Said the Saints. At the time they were good.
If I go back, nobody thought we were going to beat the Saints.
Okay.
Nobody thought we were going to beat the Saints. The last I checked, at that time,
Let me see the Saints
the
record
Saints
at that
killed the
time.
Cowboys when people thought the Cowboys were going to be good.
Look, when y'all beat the Saints, they beat the Panthers and the Cowboys. They beat the shit out of the Cowboys. They beat the crap out of the Panthers. So he might be right.
What's that?
When y'all played the Saints, they scored 47 points against the Panthers and 44 points against the Cowboys. Y'all held them to 12.
And then
So I might give you that one.
and then rewind. Pull the Lions. You got the Lions schedule up?
I'll put it back up.
Let's look at pound for pound points. Because when the Lions.
No, the Lions have more points than you.
This whole pause.
That's all.
Where they put up all these points, but against who?
So
how many quality teams did the Lions play? I would
Seahawks.
Y'all
Seahawks
not better than Baltimore.
No, they're not better than Baltimore. But you said quality teams.
Somebody in the Lions schedule
Vikings
as good as Baltimore.
No.
On the road. I got receipts. Nobody thought we were going to beat Baltimore on the road. No.
Yeah, I don't think they played a good team as good as Baltimore.
That is an exclamation mark.
Y'all let me know if they play the game. Yeah, team as good as Baltimore.
Show me somebody on the Lions roster that's as good as Baltimore.
Yeah.
On the road.
Wait, roster?
On their schedule.
Oh yeah,
on their schedule.
The closest one I'll say is either the Seahawks or the Vikings.
Because the Packers ain't gonna work because we beat the Packers. That was the first one out the gate, and we beat them in Brazil.
Well, Packers are 9-3. 9-3. So I mean, so wait, we can go back to position because we got kind of off of that.
We disagree. I think the wide receiver is better than the Lions.
Let me pick up the other wide receiver for the Lions because I think is
tight end. I will give the edge to the Lions because Godwin is always hurt. He's out again this week. And then defense wise, their defense is nowhere near as good as ours.
Their secondary.
No, are you serious?
Oh yeah.
What do they call these guys, man? Bro, you see what Cooper DeJean White Chocolate did to Derrick Henry?
No.
Did you see that? Oh, bro. Put in the comments if you saw what Cooper DeJean, a.k.a. White Chocolate, did to Derrick Henry.
Did he tackle him?
Oh, man, not only did he tackle him, he lifted him up like a pancake, man.
Jameson Williams and then Laporta is a tight end. But they lose, what's the Ravens record? You missed one. Hold on. What's the Ravens record?
Who cares? They got a loss against us. That's all that matters.
I think they're 6-4.
Oh,
and that's a guess.
That's like 7 wins, I think.
That's a guess out the top of my head.
They got like at least 70 wins.
They are currently.
What's that joint called?
8-5. They're second to Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
All right, here you go with this one. Can you read that one?
You
read that here.
All right, Adam says, see, it's not just about it. It's not just about winning. It's about blowing out bad teams.
That's right.
Lions blew out bad teams.
Yeah.
Eagles struggled.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Chiefs are struggling. Jared Goff about to tear Sirianni. Eagles fans will be ready to crucify. Hold on, leave that up there. Leave it up there. I'm taking this receipt. I'm going to remember that, Adam. I'm going to remember that, brother. I'm going to remember that. And to your point, is Cap. You know why? Because they've been talking about the Chiefs. People don't count out the Chiefs because they say, oh, they keep winning by luck, by a point or two. What happened to just winning? They win. That's the whole part of the game, right? Whether you blow somebody out or not, you win. Last I checked, the Chiefs got 1 loss. So what? 50% of their games have always been at the last second or the last minute. Eagles were the same way last year.
I want to know.
I'm telling you, the Lions, they have not been. When was it, man? Where the Lions ain't been tested like us. Lions have not been tested like us.
I will give you that, but you guys are not battle tested either.
Screenshot it, sign that Miller brother. Not only that, I'm gonna post it on my Facebook.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
I'm like, look, Adam Van Cleve. Where you from, Adam? Tell me, where you from?
He must be from Cal.
I want to make sure I get it right. Tell me where you from. What's your likes and dislikes and your favorite snack? I'm gonna put up there. Adam Van Cleve, hailing from San Francisco, California, like Twizzlers and almond milk, claims by this screenshot what's gonna happen to the Eagles. And man, oh man, when it doesn't come to fruition, I'm just gonna smile like this. Just like people thought the Ravens was gonna beat us. You know, that's all.
Playoff ready is important. Lions are, Chiefs aren't. Dang, Chiefs aren't playoff ready.
Tell me why you think the Lions are playoff ready.
Why are we from Dallas?
Give me evidence. Why is the Lions playoff ready? Tell me why. Tell me.
You don't know why Lions aren't playoff. I'll tell you this. Their coach.
Tell me.
Their coach. That's really all I gotta say. Their coach.
So he just said the Chiefs are ready. So you're telling me Andy Reid doesn't say that they're ready?
I don't agree with that. I think the Chiefs are playoff ready. I don't think they're going to beat the Bills this year, but I think they're playoff ready. But as far as the Lions, I do think the Lions are playoff ready. You know why y'all ain't playoff ready? Y'all coach.
Well, here's the thing.
Y'all coach is garbage.
Here's the thing. You say that, but how many games we won?
Playoff mentality, they are locked in.
How many games
10.
we won?
10?
We won 8 straight.
Okay.
8 straight. And how many did we win on the road?
Okay.
And how many did we win when we either didn't have A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith?
Y'all lost when y'all didn't have Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown.
Negative.
Oh, yeah.
Tampa Bay.
I text you that one game.
Prior to we started
Modesto, holla.
That was prior to we started using Saquon Barkley. Once we use Saquon Barkley, nobody have been able to beat us yet. 8 games straight. No one talks about that. That's all right. Nobody likes it.
Modesto, homie, stand up. Modesto, homie, stand up. Boy, Winbush know where we from. I said we. He ain't from there. But okay, can we get off this football subject?
That's fine. I already made my point.
Yeah, I mean, you really didn't. I mean, we'll just see.
Market.
Y'all gonna win this week. Y'all losing to the Steelers. Y'all losing to the Steelers. Y'all losing to the Steelers.
Hey, let me record this. You said what?
It's recorded.
You said we gonna lose to the Steelers? That's what you say?
Yeah,
we don't even play the Steelers this week.
No, next week.
Okay.
Y'all losing to the Steelers.
Fine.
Yeah. Y'all definitely losing to the Steelers.
That's fine.
I got to go lock me in for the Lions beating the Eagles in the playoffs.
That's fine.
If I lose, I'll wear one of those dumb. What is that?
Screenshot this too. I'm gonna remember.
Eagles
dumb mechanical Eagles hats that kind of like go like this.
Oh wow.
That's all right. It's coming.
What are you gonna do when they lose? If they lose.
We ain't gonna lose.
If they lose.
We ain't gonna. I'll wear my Barry Sanders jersey. I'll wear that. I mean, hey, I've done it before.
Yeah, because y'all lost. But yeah,
you tell you. All right, I'll just say that for another argument because I think what I want to talk about is who should be MVP. Who should be at the front in the MVP race?
Not Josh Allen.
I don't think so.
You think Saquon?
I think the only reason why Josh Allen is at the front is because he's a quarterback.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Which I think is trash.
All right, Adam, have a good one. Appreciate you tuning in as always.
All right, bro. Be easy, man.
So if there wasn't a rushing title, then I think more running backs will win. But they already have an award.
Huh?
The rushing champ, the rushing leader, they already have.
That's not an award. That's just a record.
Okay.
That's no different than being a passing leader.
Oh, ain't there a running back? Ain't there a
There's no award that you get for it. It's just you was the leading rusher for the year. Now there's an offensive player of the year award.
I'm sorry.
But that don't mean you win because you had the most rushing yards though.
Yeah, I just think quarterbacks they get the nod, but I do say is he having a better year than Adrian Peterson had? The year he won.
Will. He's getting close. He's on pace to beat Eric Dickerson's record.
So if he
yards in the season.
So if he, who do y'all play next?
We play the Panthers next.
Y'all think y'all gonna shut him down?
The Panthers?
No, y'all think y'all gonna shut Saquon down?
No.
You're just gonna ride him out?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll put it like this: until the playoffs is secured, I think and plus they're gonna try to get him the record.
Okay, so
and honestly, I think we still got the Commanders still on the horizon. We still got to take them seriously. Mm-hmm. There's no way we're going to drop a game to the Cowboys, so we're going to go hard for that one. Mm-hmm. We ain't worried about the Giants. Mm-hmm. And we got Pittsburgh. Probably our biggest test is Pittsburgh and Washington.
Yeah.
One more time.
Back to back.
Mm-hmm. So Barkley will...
If Barkley breaks Eric Dickerson's record, then they'll give him MVP.
I don't even think that should be a factor. I mean, and that's the thing with the NFL. The majority of people that win the award are quarterbacks. It's rare that somebody is not a quarterback. Adrian Peterson was the last running back to win it. I believe 1 year Ray Lewis may have won the MVP.
Yes, I think, or defense player. No, I think he did win.
I think he won MVP, right?
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Most valuable players should be the person who makes the biggest impact. And I get it. Josh Allen makes a big impact on Buffalo. But I think the only thing that's going to get Saquon is that last year we had the same exact record as last year. So there's some detractors that may say, well, yeah, I mean, y'all got a good record, but y'all had the same record last year, just y'all playing better.
All right, let's see. I'll go backwards. Lamar, Mahomes, Rodgers, Lamar, Holmes, Brady, Matt freaking Ryan, Cam Newton, Rodgers, Manning, Adrian Peterson was 2012, Rodgers, Brady, Manning, Brady, LaDainian Tomlinson, I forgot about him, 2006, Sean Alexander, 2005.
That was trash. I don't know how the heck he won it.
And then you got, let me make sure it's still MVP. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was AP. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a bad list. That was a bad list.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad. Oh, no, AP most valuable player.
Yeah, AP was the last running back to win it.
All right, I went backwards. So,
Really
LaDainian Tomlinson, Sean Alexander, Peyton Manning, Steve McNair, Manning, Rich Gannon. No, I don't see Ray Lewis on here at all.
Rich Gannon.
Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, 98, 97.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Favre.
Maybe it wasn't Ray Lewis.
Yeah, Ray Lewis didn't get one. Ray Lewis didn't get one at all.
Was it like, I wonder who, let me look at that. Anyway, I think it's a travesty that we put someone, and I get it, quarterback's is the most important position. But that should not be, it's almost like assumed that a quarterback's going to win it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man.
Every year it'll be a dang quarterback.
You know, it's crazy. And I don't think that's how it should be. It should be whoever makes the biggest impact. And Josh Allen makes a big
I will say where Saquon has it, y'all wouldn't be where y'all at without him.
My point exactly.
So when you talk about a valuable player, he is definitely the most valuable player. I don't think Josh Allen is more valuable than him. I really don't.
I would slightly disagree with that. I think Josh Allen is valuable. Without Josh Allen, Buffalo.
But that's without any quarterback.
But
that's
I just think with it's more than just how valuable they are. I think Saquon, the reason why he should win it is because he left the team.
That's all I said.
Coming from injury. Now they made a big splash in the offseason when the Eagles got him. But for him to come in, I don't think most people believed he was going to be that good.
True.
I mean, he is the majority of the wins we've won, probably out of the 8, was because of Saquon. And somebody, I forgot who it was, maybe First Take or whatever. But a lot of the wins we've won, we were able to win is because in the second quarter, Saquon turned up the juice. Mm-hmm. They compared him to all the top 5 running backs, and fudge! I gotta make sure I put my hands down. All right. Okay. Anyway, something to the effect of he had 200 and some yards in the second half of the game.
Thank you, Winbush.
Significant.
Thank you, Winbush. Appreciate you coming in. You crazy if Josh Allen goes down, the whole team collapses.
Lawrence Taylor was the last defensive player to win MVP.
Yeah. That was back in what, the 80s?
Yeah, when they went to the Super Bowl against the Bills.
Yeah. I agree with you, Bush. I'm not trying to say that, but that's almost every quarterback. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, who's another one that they rely on their quarterback a lot. The Texans, who's that? C.J. Stroud, Jared Goff. So you could say, Geno Smith, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I mean, you can always say that, but I think
any quarterback.
But see, my thing is, you can't really count the Lions.
But
because the Lions have other ones.
If Hurts goes down, I think y'all still be okay. A little change to the offense. I wouldn't
say that, but the majority of our offense is centered on Saquon.
Yeah. It's not like Jalen Hurts throws the ball deep, and now you need a deep thrower.
He does. He used to throw the ball deep, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
People start picking up on it all the time.
But anyway, enough with the football talk. We can talk about football forever. Mm-hmm. Can I read something interesting to you?
Sure.
I just got to ask you a question. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. This was a poll done by Date Sports for America Men, according to recent dating news survey involving 3,000 participants. Here's the question. What is the number 1 rank as a first date spot for men?
How many choices did I get? 1? What chances I get? One.
So I will give you 1, 2, 3,
Day
4
spot.
choices.
I would say movies.
No. Restaurant, like to
restaurant.
eat. I'll give you 4 choices, okay?
Applebee's.
That's not it. That's not it.
Cheesecake Factory.
Nope. You're gonna be so shocked.
Give me a second. Is it a no? I won't go there because then it'll be too easy. So it's not Applebee's. It's not. And if you know, put in the comments. Applebee's, Cheesecake Factory, Chili's,
Nope.
McDonald's.
No, McDonald's is 10.
Okay. Subway.
Nope.
All right, what is it?
Chick-fil-A.
I can see that.
Chick-fil-A is the #1 restaurant picked for men to take on a date.
I'm curious what ladies think about that. They remember that whoever that one girl was. She's pretty famous, some celebrity, and she was like, a dude could never take me to Cheesecake Factory on a date. I can't remember who it was.
Shit, sports bar. Sports bar. They ain't getting no second date after that. So you want to know number 2? I'll go 2 through 10.
Okay.
2, Dairy Queen.
Dairy
3, Sonic.
Sonic.
4, Pizza Hut.
Where the hell does this list come from?
This is from date. What I say? Date news survey.
It's like some family
5
stuff right here.
5 is McDonald's. 6 is a coffee shop date.
This is for a first date.
Yeah, first date. 6 is a coffee shop date. 7 is a movie theater. 8 is a food truck. 9 is a picnic. And 10 is the drive-through.
Mm.
But Chick-fil-A, the #1 place that men take women on dates now.
Yeah.
Where was your first date with a woman that you remember? Like when you're old enough to take on a date?
It's funny. I was a herd, man.
I can
First time I took.
I can see that.
First time I took
not shocking.
First time I took a girl out, I think we went to this restaurant on top of this tower that revolved around in Philly.
That's nice. Yeah, that's splurge.
That's because that's what I thought. That's what men are supposed to do, wine and dine.
Hell no.
Until nothing happened that night, no action. I spent all that money. I got flowers and everything, man. And
flowers on the
man. I got her flowers and took it on this restaurant. I think I paid like $90. That was a lot of money back in the day. All I got was a kiss on the cheek and a hug, man.
Okay.
I think Wendy, on our first day, we went to the movies and to a pizza joint. That's where we went. Movies and a pizza joint.
That sounds like some Philly stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. Pizza joint and movie.
Yeah, that sounds like some Philly stuff.
Where'd you take the kid?
Oh, I don't remember. First place I took somebody on a date.
Twitch.
Man, I think I went to the movies. I think it was the movies, and then we just ate there, and then we just bounced after
That's
that.
your points if you can remember the movie.
Oh, no. Yeah. What movie? I do not remember.
Oh, it's Westworld.
No. Oh, no action. I thought you were going to say, hell no.
Hey, I was a romantic, man. What can I say?
Flowers and no action is crazy.
I was a romantic, man.
So what was the movie?
Alive.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Alive is a story, and I hate talking about it because I'm getting on the plane tomorrow. But they had this plane crash in some Himalayan snow thing or whatever. And then we
Cliff Note. Cheap as hell.
Cliff, what's up, bro?
Ain't changed one bit. No. West Philly, baby. He gave her ramen noodles. No, you know what I did, Cliff? We got the big, large popcorn. We just shared it. But the bad part is we had to buy individual drinks. That's where I messed up that. That was the big joint.
Alive. Yeah, so you know that movie. That was a good movie.
What year was that? God, dog.
Yeah, that was back in 94.
Let me see. Oh, you 94. Remember?
Yeah, because that was the first time we started dating.
You know the first movie I ever saw it was 93. You know the first movie I ever saw in the movie theater ever in my life?
What's that?
Jurassic Park, 1995. I think it was 95.
It was like Star Wars or something.
Star Wars? Who watches that?
Empire Strikes Back is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I have never seen a Star Wars anything. 1993, Jurassic Park. I thought it was 95. I've never seen a Star Wars. My commander loves Star Wars.
I don't blame him. Star Wars.
And you know what?
I was getting kind of run down now because every time I look around, it's a new Star Wars.
You know what's crazy is that put it in the comments.
Netflix made a remake of Alive. Interesting.
That's an interesting first date movie.
Yeah, man, especially the part when they shaved off that girl's breast and they that was
Whoa.
weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, they just carved it up and yeah. Mhm.
Okay, it was good. Okay, dope movie. Wow, really? Alive is a dope movie? Or Jurassic Park? Jurassic
Alive
Park
was a
1 is.
good movie.
Dang, I've never seen it.
Alive is a good movie.
But they cutting off girls' titties and eating them is crazy. That's crazy right there.
Oh, a piece of it, man. That's funny. He said, yeah, so.
That's crazy.
So, you know, all right, so question like,
Yeah,
I
we
saw
can
an article
divert.
about tipping.
Oh,
There was
hey Cliff, put back up there that I'm cheap. So go ahead.
There was an article on CNN, was it CNN? CBS News, that Americans, 2/3 of Americans are tired of tipping.
That's
Because now they got
damn.
it set up where, you know, you go to, like, for instance, the airport, you go on there, and you buy something, and the thing pops up on the screen. Do you want to leave a tip?
Right.
And so Americans say it's getting out of hand now. Like, so dude, and this other guy once said that tipping is essential because people are not getting paid what they're worth. So I'm curious to hear what y'all think.
Call this.
Society, I'm gonna have to write that down. Society is no.
He said it was good. So tipping. I do not believe in tipping. I believe I should say this. I believe in tipping the same amount. I don't believe in tipping more because the bill is more. I'm not a 20%er guy or 15, 10%, whatever of the bill. You know, it's kind of norm. I'm not that type of dude. I also won't tip. Like, say I go to Auntie Annie's Pretzel, Starbucks, since you got the cup. I'm not going to tip them for doing their job. You didn't do anything above or beyond. Now, say I went to a restaurant and I was like, you know, I would like whatever, a salad, no cheese on it. I want, you know, a burger with extra cheese and sweet potato fries. Put the ketchup on the side. If they get that right, I'm liable to give them a nice little $5 tip. I don't care if my meal is $500. If it's $10, $5. Because here's where I get upset. Because somebody works at Denny's or IHOP, the bill is probably never going to be over $40. 20% or 10%, because easy math is $4. If you do 20, that's $8. If I work at Culinary Dropout, big breakfast restaurant or some Hash Kitchen, your bill is probably going to be like $80 to $100. So now those people are getting paid more just because of where they work at, because people believe in the 10%, 20% rule.
Yeah, the bill.
Yeah, I just believe in, if I give you a complicated order, because I'm complicated as it is with my food, and you get it right, I give you $5.
$5. That's it.
See that what is the like? I'm not giving 100.
No, but like if your bill
See,
is
you're the bill type.
$100, then you give them at least, I would say at least 10%, but $5. Like it's
$5, 5%.
And you say it's a complicated order. I mean, it's like $5.
Yeah.
That's something like you give your grandkid a grant. Hey, it's $5.
That's really what it is. That's really what it is. But like, I don't even like tipping my barber. I don't like tipping my barber. He watches this too. I don't like tipping that. I don't like tipping that dude either. I do 20% unless the service is bad. Starbucks, I do $1 or so. This dude cheap, bruh. Cliff, you know this already. Brothers ain't cheap. They broke. They broke. So like McDonald's, do you tip at McDonald's?
No,
Okay, why not?
because I feel like. Well, here's my thing. Before I answer that, here's my thing. What I don't like, and
The amount of the bill doesn't make the plates heavier. Yeah, true. True. Sure the hell don't.
What I always
Jones, I like that.
What I always find myself falling in this trap is I hate it when I go to, like, say Chili's and I order something and they ask for a tip, but I didn't get my food yet. Like, why am I tipping you for taking my order?
Chili's?
And I feel guilty. And this one lady illustrated it on the episode on CBS News. She was like, they look at you at those doe eyes. Ken Cliff says, but you should be 15 to 20%. My son is a waiter. Exactly. My son was a waiter at Applebee's, and he used to tell stories of folks not tipping them. And some of the money they make, the majority of it is off of tips. But as a consumer, we don't know that.
I mean, everything.
unless
I
you're
think that's
connected.
pretty common knowledge now.
I'm very attentive. If you give good service, I will tip you. Like last night, they got me good. I had dinner at the Cooper or Copper Sage.
Yeah, Copper Sage. Good
So
restaurant.
when the lady came out with the little thing with the bill,
The cash machine.
and I gave her my card, right before it said tip, she said, "Oh, you don't have to leave a tip. It's already in the bill."
Oh,
And then my
gratuity.
card already went
Yeah.
through. So I was like, I gave her another 20% tip.
So you did gratuity plus. So you pretty much pay half your bill in tips.
Pretty much.
That is bananas.
It's just like I felt compelled to do it. And that's what's was a part of the show, is that I think people are getting to the point where tips is supposed to be not automatic. It's supposed to be extra reward for service. But because some people do not get paid enough, they force this tip down your throat, just like at the shop Ed. When you buy something, a little thing coming there, do you want to donate the blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of hand. It's like you don't even have a choice.
Clip, I'm glad you're chiming in, because I got a question about the tipping thing. Like, how does your son feel when he doesn't get a tip? Does he like expect it, or when he's like, man, I did really good service and they tip me, I feel like I'm failed some type? I hate when they ask for a donation for charity and they don't match my donation. If I give $5, I think the company should match the donation. Okay, like CFC type stuff. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But let me see. They are the billion-dollar companies, and they asking for donations for charity. Well, it's really a tax write-off. I mean, that's the way they take that donation money and they donate more money. So they actually do donate it somewhere else, and then they use it as a tax write-off. But I'm just not big on, like you said, just because you give me service, I'm here for the service.
I agree.
What am I tipping you? That's like, you know what I equate that to? Being security forces. That's like somebody checking my ID card, scan, they give me $1 tip.
Yeah, doing your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
And if I'm really good and really nice at the gate, they're not going to tip me for it.
If you do something, I look at it as if you do something, it's ridiculous. It's like I always attribute tipping to somebody providing a service, like a waiter or a barber or something. You go to Best Buy, sometimes the dang thing comes up.
Oh, I never seen that. I never seen that. That's wild.
You know what I mean?
That's wild.
You go to GameStop, they ask for a tip.
But you know what? Best Buy, I would be more compelled to tip if I go there and be like, I'm looking for a computer, and somebody gives you all these stats about a computer. What are you using it for? What do you need? You want this computer?
That's their job.
That is their job. But if they're really good at it, really knowledgeable, because sometimes you go to Best Buy and they're just like, I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. So if they provide you that stuff, like, hey, like almost, I'll almost say like a car salesman. That's a bad example. But just somebody helped you out through a process. I'm like almost like an auto mechanic. Like I'm more inclined to give them a tip.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So it's just like the people that we do tip, I don't think they're always the correct people. But back to what I was gonna ask Cliff is that, do people now feel like if you don't tip somebody, you're looked at like an a-hole?
Mm-hmm.
And you like, man, I can never come back here. I can never come back here. I think my son is a young college student making $3 an hour because he gets tips. He works hard and they don't tip. He depends on that money.
Exactly. And I think that was the whole case.
Now that's the American economic system. That's what that is. I feel bad.
Which is bad because, like, this, not interrupt, but this one restaurant said they tell people not to tip because they pay the workers extra 40%. So instead of them asking for tips, they just pay them more money so the customer doesn't have to tip. Novel idea. But there's some people, like, personally, me, you should not ask for a tip at McDonald's. You should not ask a tip at Burger King. Especially if you're taking an order. If you're taking an order, Chick-fil-A? That's your job.
Where they come out to you and...
No, if they, like... So my thing is like, if I go to Chili's and I place an order...
Like it's a go
I should not, and I should not have to tip you until you bring me my food.
Okay.
Because there are times when I tip and I get my food, the order's wrong, or it's cold, or whatever. So I done gave you a tip.
What about Subway?
After the sandwich is made.
Yeah, that's what you tip. Is
after the sandwich is made.
Yeah.
You know, and then the smile goes a long way. Price it into the meal. Yeah, you could do that too.
Do you think the tip is already priced into the meal?
Probably is.
Probably
You would
is.
never know.
Yep.
Probably is.
I feel bad for the people that do work at, spots like that that depend on tips. Man, I'm just not a big tipper.
Yeah.
And I admire the people that are, but it's just not me. And I hate that it's not me, but I cannot wrap my brain around giving 20, 30%, whatever, for a tip.
Yeah, 15, 20%. But you got to look at it too. There are certain jobs out there that people don't want to do, but we need. Like it's not like you can go order something and go make it in the kitchen or go pick
But
it
I'm
up
not tipping.
yourself,
I'm not tipping the waiter. I mean, excuse me, the cook.
But like, for instance, if you have a good waiter and they take your order and your food comes out, it's piping hot. They warn you that it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
They ask you if it's okay. They don't hover, but at the same time, they don't leave you to your own devices where you're choking on your food. You don't have no water.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that deserves a tip. That's extra service. But if you have people, you need people like that because, again, you can't just go get your own food and go, oh, I need some water. You just go get up and get it unless you got a buffet or something like that. So I guess my point is, like trashmen. There's trashmen on Lackland who I would love to tip them because they're always on time. They never late, and they always take everything. They deserve a tip. Cliff says, I enjoy being a blessing to people. Absolutely, sometimes. You can't receive anything with a closed fist. I agree. Sometimes you can make a difference in somebody's life with that extra.
That's pretty big
tip.
right there, Cliff.
Around the holidays, we tip $1 from time to time.
$100.
$100. Oh, my bad. Reading Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
$100 is
That's
crazy.
what's up, man. Hey, that's what's
Cliff,
up.
I'm gonna be like you when I grow up. Hey, when I get out, I'm gonna ask for a job where you work at.
Yo, let's shift gears real quick, man, because I want to talk about it. I mean, fun fact, we're more likely gonna go on this week. Maybe we'll talk about it again. I don't know, but all this controversy. Well, two. First, this stuff that happened this past weekend with the college rivalries, playing flags.
Man, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, I heard
Sore losers.
Yeah, so you
sore
losers. So you don't think there's nothing wrong with Michigan playing the flag?
No. Okay. Sore winners and sore losers. I think it's you already won the game. How much more do you do? And I know the planting of the flag started with Baker Mayfield and Oklahoma. I think it's Oklahoma or Oklahoma State, or Oklahoma beat Oklahoma State. I think it started with that, but now it's just ridiculous. Now it's just like, it's almost like a TikTok video. It's really what they do it for. So it's not saying that you're conquering this stadium. It's not a tradition. It's something that they're trying to start. But I do understand on the same token, it's like, what if you're at the Security Forces Squadron? I don't know if you guys had the flag raised up to the Security Forces Squadron, and then COM came and put their flag up there.
Well, there's some people that still like mascots and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's still mascots. I think that's more tradition. That's depending on how deep you take it. Cliff, I agree. It's just poor sportsmanship on both sides. Winners, you already won. What more do you want to do? You did what you did what you came to do. I don't need extra. Losers, you lost. You had 60 minutes or whatever to whoop their butt. You didn't do it.
So you don't subscribe to the notion that most of the celebrities or media or sportscasters said that, hey, like case in point, Shannon Sharp said, if you don't like it, just win the game.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So
on the loser standpoint,
he's saying it's okay. If you don't like it, then win and it won't happen to you.
Even when Tex played here, Jacksonville.
Oh, so that's different. That's something totally different, though, man. Like,
no, that was dirty. That was a dirty play.
They should have suspended him for the season. That was dirty.
It's 3 games. It might as well be.
I know.
It's Jacksonville. They ain't going nowhere. So it's pretty much just the season.
Who cares?
Yeah. But can you give me your opinion? Because I don't want to go without that.
At first, I was against it, but I heard Joy Taylor said, and I kind of agree with what she said on First Take. What was it, First Take?
Yeah, I'm bugging.
On Sportsmanlike.
Okay, Bush.
So that's what I was going to say.
Bush.
So thank you. That's what I was going to say. I think it does have some tradition around it. I think as long as it's tasteful. If they're going out there and they're doing like the Generation X stuff, like fuck it, they putting the flag, that's different. But if they go out, the way I look at it, somebody's stadium, You conquered them. You know, it's like almost Romans thing. Y'all come in your house, I conquer you. I'm gonna plant my flag. It's no different than in the military. You go in the territory, you win it, you plant your flag. It's just like Call of Duty. When you go in there and it says, hey, protect your area, you steal their flag, you put your flag up.
So, yes.
I'll be pissed if somebody came in Philadelphia
here's the problem.
and the Cowboys did something to the Eagles. And so I'll be pissed.
Well, remember Terrell Owens tried to do that.
Yeah, he got clocked too.
He got clocked.
I just think it was a bad look. I mean, because you can hear the microphones in there, and I really want to talk about this too. It's kind of controversial, but I really want to talk about that one too. You hear all these young players in there, all the F-bombs and the expletives and stuff.
I mean,
it was just embarrassing.
It's sports.
So anyway, that's my opinion. But in addition to that, the perfect segue what I really want to talk about, which is kind of touchy, but I've always thought about this. If you know Skyzoo, there's this guy named Skyzoo. He's an MC who came out with a new album. I love Skyzoo.
Okay.
Anyway, there was a skit on this album. I believe it was a Caucasian lady, young girl, that was going on and on about the N-word, and how she doesn't understand why people get upset because she uses it. She said, you ain't got nothing else better to do with your life but concentrate on that one word. When I say I'm this, the N-word, that means I'm that person. Don't mess with me or whatever. It don't mean anything bad about it. And at the end of the skit, there was a voice that says, this is what we started. Look what we did. And so I thought about that, and I thought about that game, and I was thinking to myself, you hear the different ways they were using that word, and they were using it as if it was part of a response. Not as a, because when the word was used back in the day, it was something negative, right? But people use it today as almost like a part of a language. Like, my in this, in that, in this. And it's like, it's captured all over the place. And I think there's people outside of the African-American community that feel like it's okay to use it. Hey, Fat Joe uses it all the time. And it's like, no big deal. And it's almost like in levels. It's like, if you're African-American, you have a license to use it. If you're Latino and you're cool, you can use it and get away with it. And now it's gotten to the point where it's like, case in point, you got some people, like say, who may be Caucasian, who grew up in a neighborhood around black folk, and they're real friends with them. They almost feel like they get a pass to use it. So anyway, I'm just curious to see what y'all think.
So I'll go first. Sometimes I think the word should just be abolished altogether. Just don't use it. Other way, I think it's a culture thing. And that's what it is. And like you were saying, like some people say, like, man, get off my end. Like that's my almost saying, like, get off my boy. You know what I mean? So they use it like that.
Different context.
Right. Or they'd be like, man, look at that end over there. That's used as almost like, look at that guy over there. So it's all about the culture that you're at and where you use it. There's no way to get rid of it. There's no way that certain people should get passes on saying it or not saying it. I feel like if you know the English language and you could use the word, I know the English language, I can use the word.
Bingo.
That's the way I feel about it. It's just the word.
I agree with
At this point, it used to be a negative term.
I never even heard you say the word.
Maybe when I was younger.
Maybe you was younger.
Yeah.
Now.
No.
The many conversations we had, even off camera, we've never used that word.
No, like I have to be.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like, I mean, it's
I used to say
ways.
this mother effer.
Yeah.
If I'm mad at somebody.
It's bad enough. I mean, I would rather hear bruh 50 million times than hear that word. That's the new thing. Bruh, this bruh. But I just think it's, to your point, which is 100% accurate, it's like it's a lack of using the English language, and a lot of it is a little bit of machismo in it, whereas you feel like if you say it, that you're kind of tough or something, or you are.
It's just like an explicit word.
Yeah.
It's almost just like it's saying like F word when you don't really need it, but you're just trying to make a point.
It's like even the word B, like women, young women use that all the time.
That's crazy.
My B.
That's
blah, blah, blah.
crazy.
But if you call them that, they're like, "How dare you? That's disrespectful."
Yeah. But I don't. Yeah, Cliff, I agree. I think sometimes you use the term of endearment or connectiveness.
Yeah.
And other times I think it's used as a negative content. And because there's no clarity on which one it is, it gets a negative
Exactly.
aspect behind it.
Exactly. And I think it's interesting when somebody within ear, like for instance, again, when those Ohio State players was in that little Farkas, and they were throwing the words back and forth. The microphone was clearly in their face. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, in this, yeah, in this. And then one guy said, gap, something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, come on, man, I get it. They're young. Don't crucify me. They're young. But come on, man, you know how many people their age in the city wish they had opportunity to go to college and better stuff. Like, come on. Mm-hmm. Like, you're in college now, man. Like, there's a responsibility to recognize where you're at. And I get it. Just because you take somebody out of the environment don't mean that changes them right away.
100%.
But dang, man, I was embarrassed for them.
You know what I get upset at? Say you got a group of people using the word, and somebody outside that goes over there and says, hey, you need to stop using that word.
Oh, yeah, I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
That's what made... Bro, mind your business. This is not your business. You are... And most of the time, it's like somebody older that wants to educate.
Yeah.
Let me educate y'all on where this word came from and how it was used. Yeah. Bro, mind your business.
Yeah.
This is not part of your conversation. If I'm overly loud and interrupting you and your gals or you and your partners day by overly using this, and the word is like if I hear somebody cuss a lot, it's like, man, God, dog, man, stop all that cursing. So if it's something like that, I get it. But if you're just upset and want to educate somebody, man, that's why I get upset. Right? But when I was young, we didn't use the word in front of everyone. True. Like, we didn't go to family reunions or anything like that and just start using the word that, the uncles do.
My mom uses it a lot.
Still?
She calls me that sometimes out of fun. She's like, what's up? You blah, blah, blah on the phone. And it's
but out of fun.
I try out of fun. But I try to correct her, like, come on, Mom. She's like, hey, don't be messing with me. Who the hell you think you are? Blah, blah, but she does it out of fun.
Out of fun. But yeah.
But I do agree. It's kind of weird when you have somebody within earshot try to correct you. And I don't know how I feel if it's like you rarely hear someone of this, like, say, for instance, you have two African Americans talking and they say the word, but it's another African American within earshot. Rarely you hear them make a correction. It's almost like accepted. But someone outside of African American, especially Caucasian, they will quickly look at you and scoff and say, how dare you use that word? That's a terrible word. Yeah. And it's like almost like, it's not like we made it up.
Yeah.
Y'all the one was calling us that. But at the same time, it's a slippery slope, because if you don't say something, then you just say, you just do nothing and walk away?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the circles. I think in the military, you definitely should say something.
I wouldn't say nothing in the military.
Nah, I disagree with that one. I think the military is just different. You know what I mean? It's a society, at least in my view, that prides itself on trying to eliminate.
I should say the professional environment.
Yeah, it's a professional environment.
Okay, I'll give you
in
that.
and out of uniform.
Yeah, like if you're at ALS graduation, maybe you shouldn't be using that word. But if you're just like on the street or whatever, about to go play flag football game, and you throw it out a couple times, I'm not gonna care about it. Like, even flag football, like, man, catch the ball, dog, catch the ball. Yeah. It's funny because it just that reminded me, Cliff. I'm not sure if you were playing with us, but it's basketball, and it was Chief White at Yokota. He was playing ball with us. Kevin White.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if you were there when he was there. Crazy ass Kevin White.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, all right. So
he was crazy.
Chief White was playing ball with him. He was like 45 years old, but this dude was the most in shape dude I've ever met in my life. Like, he would go on the bench and do push-ups and sit-ups. That's how I wish Cliff, I hope you remember this. But I threw him the ball. He threw it back to me and was like, shoot it in. I was like, whoa! It took me so back. Like, we're in an intramural basketball game.
Wow.
This is a squad team. I think everybody was like, like, everybody was just like,
something like that.
It's like I could have probably traveled all the way to the basket and nobody would have called travel. Yeah, it was just like,
you're about to shoot a shit in.
Yeah, that's how it was. Like, here, bro. Yeah. Cliff, I wish you was on here. Remember this? It was just like, and so
that was crazy.
Hey, Yeah, see, Chief White. But I think I just passed the ball to somebody else. Like, here, you shoot it. Like, yeah, I ain't shooting that thing no more. Like, the ball is cursed now. Like, you take it. But I think in those situations, like, you should be using it, and then especially who you are, man. Like, that shocked me. But you know what's crazy? And he's crazy. He just ran it off. Like, he just said, shoot the ball. like almost like he meant to say airman, but it came off.
He was somewhere else.
Yeah.
He was thinking he was somewhere else.
Oh man, I'll never forget that. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting topic.
So it's not, I mean, how much time we got? We almost in the end.
10 minutes.
Let's not leave the ladies out, man. I was also thinking the other day too. I was listening to Glorilla, just out the blue.
I like Glorilla. I really like Glorilla.
Let Them Cook, right? But good Lord, there was some lyrics on there that made me like.
Sex sells.
She said, what did she say?
Now you trying to remember. This is going to be so bad.
She said, give me head. I don't want your sperm.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, And so the more I thought about it, I was like, has this gotten out of hand? It's almost like
back to Little Kim.
Like even Snoop Dogg, when he was on Thursday Night Football and he was rapping, oh my God. Bro, I was so uncomfortable. Like there was nothing filtered.
That must have
what he said.
Slipped out.
Slipped out. Yeah, he was somewhere else. He thought he was on the block.
But I think that's just where it is now. That's just, you know what? I'll say this and I'll shut up. This is what I think sells. Sex sells. Men, certain men, like nasty, very sexually explicit women, especially if you look a certain type of way. They want you to match how you look by how you act. So, like, you know what has destroyed it? OnlyFans.
Oh, I agree.
So if you look a certain way, you should be on OnlyFans, and sex sells. So if you look a certain way, like Glorilla has a fat booty, she has a really nice body, she should be talking about doing nasty stuff like that. And that's almost a turn on for men. For women, they like saying, oh yeah, don't give me your sperm and give me whatever. They like that. I
know you're married, but does that something for you?
No, that has nothing to do with anything, nah.
Because I've always, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Like, you're right, sex does sell.
Yeah.
And that's why you're less likely to see a woman on social media and she's sitting there in a business suit and taking a selfie. Like, it's always something is out on it.
Like, let me ask you, back to that. Like, what if Lizzo, you know who Lizzo is? What if she said that same thing? You'd be like, ugh.
Well, not now. I guess she lost a lot of weight.
Oh, but when she was big or whatever.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so that's why they can get away with it. And it's just like, certain men like D'Angelo back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had his little 6-pack and stuff like that. I mean, dude was swole and made a video about basically just getting head. So, sex sells, and how you look, they expect you to match that. And I like I said, what really killed it, I think, was OnlyFans.
Man. I can't believe this one girl's 20 years old. She made $39 million.
That was 40-something for like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah, she's only 20.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like, what has this world come to? Like, it's like virtual prostitution.
I mean, that's really what it is.
Virtual stripper.
I'm just amazed in the people who pay for it.
Yeah,
that's I'm
and
it's
like sometimes it's like the people you never expect. It could be like, could be your commander.
That's crazy.
I mean, not literally yours.
Yeah.
It could be your commander. It could be
mine.
Teacher. It could be. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. And some people say, well, what's the big deal? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not. I guess
I just think it's wild, the mentality. Like, that's where you want to put your money
Put your money at and your time.
Yeah.
You never meet the woman.
Oh, maybe.
And then not only that, for her to feel like she has no qualms about putting herself out online.
Well, you gotta think it's about money.
I mean, like that. What happened to the Players Club when Lisa Ray was like, "All money ain't good money"?
That's the thing of the past. When the economy is at where it's at. Now, back in the Players Club days, when the economy was great, back in the Bush era, I think that was all money wasn't good money.
All right. So, real question: what if OnlyFans came to you and said, "We will pay you $15 million. But you gotta do OnlyFans.
If I was in the military,
Yeah.
I'm down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Wow.
Yes,
OnlyFans,
sir.
if you watching this,
15
now
mil.
everyone has a price.
15 mil. You would say no?
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Like, it just, I put it like this. When I think about it, yes, I would just feel so dirty.
But then when you look in your bank account, you would. And my thing is on the internet. It's forever. Well, it's kind of on the internet. I don't know where it actually lives. I never been. Real talk. I've never been on
People
OnlyFans.
see you, they're like, oh yeah, they Pete.
What up?
Hey,
What up? I ain't got nothing to hide on me.
I mean, like, you look at it.
Gonna do it, show his feet and everything. Yo,
Hey,
I got ugly
Cliff,
feet.
would you do it? Cliff, would you do it?
Cliff ain't gonna do it.
We gonna see.
15 mil.
I bet you
Cliff.
say he would do it.
15
I bet you
million.
say he would do it.
Now you got. I don't care what it is. Like I don't know if they show feet on
What's the
OnlyFans.
bare minimum they would have to give you?
10
bare
mil.
minimum.
10 mil.
So they
5 mil. 5 mil. 5 mil.
$15,000.
No, 15,000.
Really?
Oh no, that ain't even close. I got
Not even for
15,000.
like 3 episodes.
No, I got 15,000 in my say. I ain't doing that. 15,000.
Wow.
15,000. That ain't my car. My car is more than 15,000.
But that's only for like 30, 40 minutes of work.
No way. 15,000 is like what? 3 months of work?
Well, yeah, you're only doing it for 15, 20 minutes.
No. Heck no. You would do it for 15,000?
I wouldn't do it at all.
15 million.
No.
Million.
No.
If they opened up the briefcase and you saw,
had to really think about it.
yeah, what episode 15
It just,
million?
it makes, yeah, man, that's all this stuff is coming to my mind. Quickly, shift. You know, I saw.
Look at Dooley Allen.
Dude, I bet you
He
Dooley
do
would
it.
do it.
Oh, Dooley do it for $15.
Dooley would do it.
Dooley would do it with one fan.
Oh yeah, he would do
For
it.
$1.
Yeah, Dooley would do
Hey,
it.
look, Cliff said, nah, man, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's why I'm looking for the devil. I don't love money, man. I have standards, man.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up. Dooley would do it.
Cliff, you do it and I'll take the money. you do it, hide your face, and you ain't gotta worry about the standards, and then you give me the money. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't.
Dooley be on there cooking naked or something. Cooking one of his joints on naked. Yeah. Dooley, don't play, bro.
Served it up.
Yeah, don't play. You be out
Got
there.
his stuff swinging all over the place. Dooley.
Making your rice bubbling butt
Hey,
naked.
Taco be
Yeah,
all in the
yeah,
pot. Dooley.
We gonna stop messing with you, man. We gonna stop messing. Yo, you still need to send me your address so I can send you this shirt.
Bro, he in Greenland, bro.
That's fine. He got APO. Okay. Maybe if what?
What?
Yeah, maybe if the blew my face.
I don't get that one.
The blew my face. Oh, the blurred my face. Okay, yeah.
No, you gotta have it all out, man. That's part of the thing.
I had the whole thing out. I don't care. Hey, face this Pete. Y'all about to see it all. Hey.
I mean, it's bad enough, like, even with this show, when we out and about and people just recognize you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like they feel like they have a piece of you.
You know, like I told you that one person that came to me was like, oh man, you're Pete. I was like, yeah, sometimes people call me that. They're like, oh, I thought you were a lot taller. Now you would be a lot taller. I was like, what are you talking about right now? They're like, oh, I see you on the podcast. I was like, I sit down on the podcast. What are you talking about right now?
What I thought.
Yeah. I was like, that's Billy. That's Billy tall. What, you 6'4"?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's Billy you thinking about. That's or Denson. Hey, me.
I just can't picture, like, I just can't picture doing that and then just people just see me out in the street and they just expect what they see behind the camera.
Now, so same thing for Gorilla. See, now this is where I agree with you. If people were to recognize me, that's when I think that it would be bad. It would be bad. Okay, Pete, they offer your wife $20 million. Would you?
Indecent proposal. Close to it. Oh man, I wish the camera was on his face close up. But he's like,
I got stuck.
what's that gif online when the dude is sweating with the bunny? Like, what happened to like the instant?
I got stuck.
Okay, well, everybody has his price now, obviously.
He said, "Damn shit."
He's so honest. Oh, I wish the camera was on your face. Close up. That look on your face. He was like, he wanted to say.
I'm gonna delete that out.
He wanted to say F. No,
Hey.
he was like,
Breaking news. Bitcoin just hit $100,000
okay.
for one
I don't
Bitcoin.
have Bitcoin.
Oh damn. Oh well, Bitcoin. I'll cash in $100,000. They say by March it's gonna go up to 150. They predicted this already. This is actually Elon's prediction. And then Dogecoin is gonna go up to $1 in March.
Dogecoin.
This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor.
I jumped off that train a long time ago, bro. I was so pissed.
Are you
Freaking Dogecoin, man.
Oh man. Well, not financial advice. Not financial advice.
I lost so much on Dogecoin.
Not financial advice. Not financial advisor. Y'all do y'all whatever y'all want. But Bitcoin just hit $100,000. I remember it was $3,000. That thing hit $100,000.
It got to a point. Robinhood was like, "Bro, you can forget it." Like
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's 103,000 for BT for Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
I don't think I have any shares on
Eh. Oh, all right.
it. Should I buy it?
$100,000?
No, I mean, like, should I buy it?
Like fraction? You got $100,000?
No, fool. I'm just saying, like, you
Fractions?
buy like fractions.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to put like,
Does it matter?
it matter. Every penny counts.
Look at Apple drop.
Well, Apple was Amazon was huge today.
Yeah.
Amazon went way up. But anyway,
Oh, I made some money.
oh, see,
It's better, but I ain't got Dogecoin no more. I got rid of that.
what you got? Ethereum? What the hell? Oh, you got regular stock.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. But anyway, what am I about to say? I guess that's it. Yeah, OnlyFans I think killed the game. OnlyFans will be alive for a while. It will fall out, and then somebody is like, you know what's gonna happen? A famous person, like an actor or something like that, is gonna be on OnlyFans.
I bet you there's some now.
Like famous, like The Rock or something like that.
I don't know. I am just speechless, man. When I think about it, it floors me that people, to your point, like actually pay for this stuff.
That's crazy.
I will admit, I thought about
Just to see what it
just
look
to
like.
see what it looked like. I think like 2 years ago when they first started, and it was like this one time, this one girl was like, "Oh, you know, OnlyFans, whatever." I'm like, "What's OnlyFans?"
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a sports joint.
That's what I thought.
subscribed, and I was like, "Oh heck no! Like this is not sports stuff."
What the heck is DF, Dooley?
Is that your address? So for your OnlyFans,
Yeah, is that your OnlyFans? What is DF?
You gonna have clothespins on this dude's doodly.
I really don't know what DF is like.
Maybe you meant OF. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe OF.
Yeah.
But the O is nowhere near the D on the type thing, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's crazy. That's
Dooley fan. Dooley, that's actually got a good ring to it. Dooley's fan.
That's crazy. Well, you know, like all the singers and stuff have their own thing, like the Swifties. What is Beyonce's? The Beehive.
Yeah.
The Beehive.
You know,
And then-
it said she was like the best pop star of this century?
I agree.
I'm not a big Beyonce fan. She pretty, but
I'm not a huge Beyonce fan, but I do give her respect.
Just like Jennifer Hudson, her voice is so irritating.
Jennifer Hudson, her singing voice?
You know what's irritating? Joy Taylor is.
Oh, her
she's pretty,
voice.
but her
man.
voice. I thought it was just me.
Yeah, her-
like
she only sound like a
exterior,
dude.
exterior pretty.
No,
but when she opens her mouth, I cringe like, oh God, just irritating.
Yeah, she almost sounds like a dude.
Man, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest.
Nah, like, yeah, Joy, we love you. Like, I think you're great at what you do.
She's smart. She just, oh man,
crazy.
You ever see, like, you ever listen to like a lady and you say to yourself, I know why you single.
This is gonna
like
get
you
crazy.
just know. You know what I mean? Like
crazy.
you figure, you say to yourself, like, they're beautiful, they're intelligent, but you just know, like, you've been wondering, like, how's it possible no one scoops you up? And you're like, I know why. You ever met somebody like that?
I mean, yeah.
It just baffles my mind. It's just going to show you that, beauty isn't everything.
No, yeah. Beauty's like skin deep.
Yeah.
That's definitely
they
true.
Get on your nerves, like nails on a chalkboard.
Once you get past that exterior and the interior starts showing, you be like, man, where is this? Hey, the exterior don't look good no more. Yeah. It's like a car that don't run well. Exactly. Yeah, like the car, the outside look great, but you turn that thing on, it's man, turn this thing off. Yeah. They be backfiring all over the place, man. Like, man. Anyway, man, appreciate you coming by, doing the show live in person. It's actually a lot better. It's actually a whole lot better.
Hey, shout out to Luke Air Force Base, man, taking care of me. Chief Schaefer, all them folks, all coins, Chiefs group here, and then the MSG folks. Shout out for taking care of me. It was a great trip, one of the best trips I had in the seat. Got to coin some folks. Great hospitality, great DV room. Looked at some good stuff, IMSC type stuff, so that was good. And shout out DM over there. It was good seeing them for a little bit, looking at the dorms and the DFAC and stuff like that. So it was a good trip,
They're
man.
DFAC 2.0, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tell you, man, I was, real quick, I was on my way over here listening. I'm curious if y'all feel that way. Shout out to Sagittarians. It's Sagittarian season. So,
already? Oh, nobody cares.
But, it's always a challenge when I do stuff like this, like come to a place like Arizona has a special place in my heart, man. I'm driving down here and I'm feeling like really sentimental, man. Like I was just going through memories in my mind, and I was thinking to myself, man, why you gotta be so freaking sensitive, man? It's just a place, you're gone. But I always remind myself, like, the good things about you is also can be a disadvantage. You just gotta balance it to kind of protect yourself and stuff. But I envy you, man. It's like this place is nice, man. It's just Arizona's beautiful, man.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, we'll stay in Texas though.
Yeah, nice this time of year.
Yeah.
You come back in June.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I ain't bad as the humidity though.
No, that's for sure. All right, y'all. I'm Papa. Take it away.
Hey, so thanks for y'all listening, man. This was a special joint we did because we together. Usually we're separated between Arizona and San Antonio. All you folks that was listening, chiming in, Adam, Chad, Adam, I'm keeping receipts. I already got the receipts, so yours is coming up next. And then Ken Cliff, West Lawrence, Daryl Dooley Island, Winbush. Oh, what's up?
Can you read that?
Shout out to Luke FSS. That's right. Shout out to Luke FSS. Them dudes is phenomenal. Dudes and dudettes were phenomenal, man. I love FSS, man. They're awesome, man. But shout out to them. And then thank y'all for listening, man. We will likely be on this weekend for another show. And
shout out Cliff. Shout out Dooley. Shout out Winbush.
I think I did that already.
Yeah, shout out everybody.
I did.
West Lawrence.
That was what I did. I shout out him.
You shout out West Lawrence?
Yeah.
What about Jones?
No, I didn't shout out him.
Shout out Jones for being on here and everybody else.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Hey, if you're not subscribed, yeah, what's up, bro?
Late, bro. Talk about
bro?
Red in the Wire, Return Fire,
Open Fire,
Open Fire, Open Fire, Open Fire.
Hey, you know what, Dale? I'm serious. Actually, this is interesting because you're over there with all this martial law stuff. Care to share with
we ain't got time.
The military folks are thinking over
we
there?
ain't got time.
Okay.
We ain't got time. But make sure if Reds come in the wire, he said open fire. Open fire. Hey,
yes, open
I guess just a quick question because you could type real quick. Are y'all locked down? That's all we want to know.
Probably not. They ended the martial law. So.
Oh, they ended it. Okay, where y'all locked down?
Well, hey, he might need to watch Reds and Wire.
That's good. Oh, shoot. This is not good.
It'll be interesting to see what happens over there in the next couple of months. You know, that's what I was going to bring. You know, just interesting, real quick. You know, there was a federal case against somebody that was selling weapons to the North Koreans, American weapons to the North Koreans.
I got bayonet in my bed. God, dog. All right, no, nah. All right, good for you.
Yeah.
You said selling what?
Yeah, the feds caught a Chinese American citizen. He's been selling American weapons to the North Koreans, like smuggle it to them. They caught him.
That's crazy.
And it's interesting is they just caught him, and this attempted coup that just happened. Yeah, luckily you do have a bayonet underneath your bed. Limited restriction for government facilities in Iraq. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll cut it so we can make some shorts. Maybe I'll show this dude how to make some shorts so he can get on it. I don't have to do it no more. But we're out. Holla at y'all, unpopular celebrities. Maybe this weekend, we'll see what this weekend look like. A lot of good football games on. UFC's on. I know you're not a UFC fan, but UFC this Saturday is gonna be a good fight. But hopefully everybody has a good weekend. The NBA Emirates mid-season tournament is over, or is playoffs. Playoffs starting. So Warrior fans. So we'll see what that look like. And we're out. Well, holla at y'all.
Go Birds!